have been trying to make ShineGreymon work for the longest. I think they took a step back with this new support. They're not terrible, but they don't necessarily help the deck so much. I just decided to make a video because I just would have kept going and kept playtesting and kept changing stuff in and out. And I'm like, okay, clearly I can't. It is what it is. So let's get through it. Since it is slower, or it's getting outpaced now by other decks, we're just doing the Koromon BT14. When a card is removed from the security stack, draw one card, not gain a memory. That'd be busted. You could use the yellow Koromon if you want to focus on DP reduction. I don't even know if the deck prioritizes some DP reduction anymore, or like it's trying to be aggro. Like, I don't know what it wants. I really don't. Agumon is still the best one to run because you are going to search for Marcus and or cards with Greymon in their name, so it's just going to help speed up the process. Inherit: when one of your yellow or red Tamer becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. Always good. So there we're getting a little DP reduction. 4 of the BT13 Agumon. I love this card because your main effect, once per turn, one of your Marcus is also treated as a 3000 DP Digimon and can't Digivolve. I love doing this. If they clear your board and you got Marcus and you got this in your hand, you just drop the Agumon, bring up Marcus, and then swing for game. So I love it. Inherit: your turn once per turn. When one of your red or yellow Tamers becomes suspended, you may delete one of your Digimon with 3000 DP or less, so get Floodgates out of the way. And 3 of the EX4 Agumon, and a few reasons why I'm running this one. Start your main phase. If you have a red or yellow Tamer, you gain 1 memory, which can always be good, gaining more memory. Inherit: when one of your red or yellow Tamers becomes suspended, draw 1. Draw power with the Koromon. Now you draw 2. So trying to speed this deck up as fast as I can. 1 limited ShineGreymon because, hello, you want to see what's in your security stack, and it lets you play a Tamer from your security stack if you do have it, and then you recover 1. Inherit: lets you delete a Digimon with 3000 DP or less when one of your yellow or red Tamers suspends. 2 of the new ShineGreymons. I actually like this card. When attacking by suspending one of your yellow Tamers, this Digimon gets 3000 DP for the turn. I love this because now if you suspend the Marcus that lets you Digivolve for free, you end up going into a RiseGreymon and you get the 3000 DP. Then inherit: all of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 3000 DP. I am contemplating on running this at 3. 3 of the EX4 ShineGreymon, same thing as the Agumon, gain a memory if you have a red or yellow Tamer in play. And then when a red or yellow Tamer gets suspended, the inherit lets you draw 1. And just draw power. I'm trying to get all the pieces I need right away. Last but not least, the ShineGreymon from BT12. This one lets you play a Marcus if you don't have one in play, which sometimes it comes in handy even though you have Marcuses in play. Let me explain. If you have an Agumon already, you swing with the Tamer deletes itself. You don't have a way to put it in security stack, it deletes. Then you can just Digivolve that Agumon into the ShineGreymon and play another one from your hand. Inherit: when one of your yellow or red Tamers becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. A lot of DP reduction and draw power, so I guess I'm trying to combine both. I feel like if you just focus a lot on DP reduction, yes, it'll be great, but then the deck will be a little slower. New RiseGreymon, 3 of. I was playing at 4. I was playing a split of 8 ultimates. But brick, I don't know why this deck just breaks so damn much. Like, I don't know what it is. Your turn. When you have a suspended Tamer, this Digimon gets 3000 DP and piercing, which is awesome. Because now technically, if you swing with the ShineGreymon, suspend the Tamer, you already got 3000 DP. Now you got a suspended Tamer. Now he jumps up to 13 with piercing, and you can actually swing over big bodies. So this is not a bad card at all, which is why maybe a third ShineGreymon might be good. Also, when Digivolving and when attacking, by suspending one of your yellow Tamers, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. Mind you, you can do this twice, when you Digivolve and then when you attack again. Now you'll get piercing and you could swing over it. It would be nice, this would be broken, but it would be nice if they could make the Marcus, when it suspends, you could suspend a Digimon. Although it's still miss timing, unless when you Digivolve, then you can do that. Anyway, all turns, when one of your yellow or red Tamers is deleted, place one Marcus from your trash on top of the security stack. Ideally, that works when you swing with the Marcus. It gets deleted, you just recycle it back onto your security stack. I think it is still just more important to play Marcus when you Digivolve, and that's what this RiseGreymon does. Not only that, it does have the all turns, same as the Inherit. Once per turn, when one of your red or yellow Digimon Tamers is deleted, I keep saying Digimon, place one Marcus from your trash on top of the security stack face down. So I love this because now you can obviously not only play another Marcus, now when you attack with a Marcus, if it gets deleted, you can just put it in your security stack. Don't forget to pick up your keywords. Starting in the new set, we have new keywords such as Overclock, Ice Clad, and Vortex, which I do have as well. So check out these keywords. Don't forget also too, if you want to keep track of your DP, very crucial. Very life-death situation. I can't tell you, especially as a beginner, I would forget that my opponent had blocker, or I would forget that my DP was reduced, and because of that, it threw the match away. So it was a burn. Okay, let's talk about this new ShineGreymon, shall we? I want to like this card, I do, but this 11,000 DP just sucks. I do like the card. When you Digivolve, you get to play a Marcus. I don't like that it doesn't make it a Digimon. This is supposed to go hand in hand with the new Marcus that plays itself as a Digimon. All turns once per turn, when this Digimon will leave the battle area by an opponent's effects by returning one of your yellow Tamers to the hand, prevented from leaving play. So it has protection. Kind of. It's not going to save you from DP reduction. Because, okay, you're at 0. Oh, okay, I'm going to get deleted. Let me return a Tamer to my hand. Well, you're still at 0. You're still going to get deleted by rules. So, sucks for that. The Digivolve, it doesn't protect it. It's just... And then if you swing at security, and it's at 12,000 DP, well, guess what? You're dead, and it's not an effect. It's battle. So it's like, come on. They could have done a little better. At least make it 12. Like, that's the least they could have done. That's my little rant for this ShineGreymon. I was playing the OG ShineGreymon where you Digivolve, you get to suspend all your Tamers. But it's a 4 cost, which doesn't really matter because then you can suspend your other Marcuses, gain memory from when they suspend. Now you can Digivolve for free. So I was kind of thinking of Shine Turbo, which is what I was working with. But I wanted to try the new cards. 4 of the BT12 ShineGreymon. I just love this card. It's just amazing. When Digivolving, for each yellow and or red Tamer you have in play, one of your opponent's Digimon and all of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 3,000 DP for the turn. Your turn, all of your Marcus in play get 3,000 DP and gain security attack +1. I just want to be aggressive. That's really it, right? If you're swinging with the Marcus, ideally the way this works is the RiseGreymon plays out this Marcus, or I'm sorry, plays out a different Marcus. You already have this one on the field from prior because you want it to swing. So now you swing, he triggers, and now you can Digivolve your RiseGreymon to ShineGreymon. And now the ShineGreymon plays out its one Digivolving, gives this 3,000 DP. And if you just have 2 Marcuses, now you give something minus 6,000. More importantly, your opponent's security minus 6, allowing for the I was about to call him Davis, for the Marcus to survive. But even if it doesn't, or at least check 2, right? You at least wanted to check the 2, delete, and then just go to security. I tried running 4 of these, I just didn't like it. I tried doing the other ShineGrey where it treats a Marcus as a Digimon with blocker. When it suspends, minus 6. But there's just removal now to where the point where, like, okay, well, I'm not gonna attack, I know you're gonna block, give me minus 6. Let me just find a way to remove you from the field. So let's go with the level 7s. Let's talk about the new ShineGreymon Ace. So you can blast Digivolving your opponent's turn when they attack. On play and when Digivolving, you may play 1 Tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. Then one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000 DP for the turn for each of your Tamers. So this is great. I wish they would have maybe decreased it like minus 3,000, but you're able to pick 2 Digimon just to kind of be a little more controlling as opposed to just that 1 Digimon. But I mean, it's still good. It's not terrible. When attacking by suspending up to 2 of your yellow Tamers, for each one, this Digimon gains security attack +1. It could be good because it gives you memory back when the Marcus is suspended. It also triggers the one that digivolves, but what are you going to digivolve on top of this, right? So, last but not least, OG BT17 burst mode, which I actually think I'm going to bring this up to 2 and bring this new one to 1. I'll explain why. Let's just talk about this one. When digivolving, well, first off, you can burst digivolve 0 from ShineGreymon by returning 1 Marcus to the hand. At the end of the burst digivolution turn, trash the top card. This works really well. I'm gonna use that lightly. It works well with the new ShineGreymon because you burst, go on top, you do what it does, swing, end of your turn, you go back to it. They gotta swing over it. Well, let's be honest, 11,000. Oh, so scary, right? So, the bright side is that now you can protect yourself. That's it. That's only with effects. They're still gonna swing over you because you're only 11,000, and yeah. Now, what else does it do? When digivolving, you may play 1 Marcus from your hand without paying the cost. For the turn the Tamer is played by this effect, it is also treated as a 12,000 DP Digimon that can't digivolve and gains Rush. Your turn, when one of your Tamers becomes suspended, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Why do I prefer this one over this one? This one just gives you the advantage of if it's your opponent's turn. It's more of a defensive play. Yes, it can be an offensive play during your turn, but now if you have security attack +2, well, you check 1 and now you get Gaia Force or, something that removes you from the field. Now your overflow triggers and you lose 5 memory. So it's like, yeah, you can get security attack +2, but it's a big risk. Yeah, you're at 15,000. So I prefer this one because when you do digivolve, you get to play out a Marcus, it gets Rush, you're going to swing with the Marcus first, you're going to trash 1, then you'll swing with the Marcus, and then you can GG's with the Shine, or vice versa. Or the Marcuses, 2 of the new one. I'm contemplating on running it to 1, but 4 cost is good, it's better than 5. On play, until the end of your opponent's turn, 1 of your Marcuses is also treated as a 3000 DP Digimon. So you can make any Marcus a blocker. Ideally, it probably goes hand in hand with this one. All turns, when this Tamer becomes suspended, 1 of your Digimon gets 3000 DP for the turn. If you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name, gain 1 memory. So it's not terrible, can be good, especially if you end up blocking with this one. Now you give 3000 DP to your Shine, but I wish there was a way for you to give it to him during your turn. Now he'd be at 14 instead of 11. Security effect, you get to play it. 3 of BT13 Marcus. This one's a 5 cost. This one is the one you're gonna want to play for free. Don't drop it unless you have to, and you're gonna delete a floodgate and you're at 3, because then you'll leave them at 2. Suspend, gain a memory, you'll leave them at 1. This one is a memory setter. On play, you may suspend this Tamer. All turns, when this Tamer becomes suspended, 1 of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP. Then if you have Agumon or Greymon on the field, you gain 1 memory. So you can make this the blocker, come up, block, give something minus 3, gain a memory. But it sucks because then if it gets deleted, that's your memory setter. This is hands down still just the best Marcus to play. Like, you can make yourself a Digimon, you can digivolve for when you attack for free. It's just better. So start your main phase. If you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name in play, by paying 1 memory, this Tamer is also treated as a 3000 DP Digimon that can't digivolve. Hybrid for game, in a way, although you would need to bring them up before the Agumon or Greymon get deleted. If you don't have one, you can't obviously bring them out. Then your turn, when this Tamer becomes suspended, 1 of your Digimon may digivolve into a yellow card with Greymon in its name without paying the cost. This is beautiful. This triggers so many combos where you can end up digivolving into the new RiseGrey after you attack with this one. And if you have a second one down there, the RiseGrey, when you digivolve, you could tap with this one, and now you can go into a level 6. crazy. So it's not a bad deck, it's just not great. So that's my splits for the Marcus. Bear with me here. These are kind of more of preference. 2 yellow mems, you want to dig through your deck, get memory, especially if you don't have the memory setter. Even though you have a lot of DP reduction, when your stack gets deleted, you gotta start from scratch, and now you can't really do big D deletion, you know? So dropping 2 Heaven's Judgments, just see how it works, because my whole reasoning with this is that all your level 3s are dual colored. So like, if they cleared your board and they got like a board, you just move up an Agumon and you can just drop Heaven's Judgment. So now -6, 12, 18. It's not bad, especially if you're gonna end up deleting Ace cards and get some memory back from it. Like, why not? So I'm not gonna read that part, but activate the effect below for each color your Digimon have. Activate it again. So one of your opponent's Digimon gets -6000 DP for the turn, and for every color you have, all these cards are dual colored, besides the new ones are just yellow. So for the most part, you're going to be -18,000 on a Digimon. The Heaven's Judgment, one of your opponent's Digimon gets -12,000 DP for the turn. That can suck if they have -13, but if you end up having a blocker, if you end up making this one a blocker, and you suspend it, now you give it -3, and then it triggers this, then it'll get deleted. But, you know, that's kind of like a big what if. One Sunrise Buster, just more removal. I was thinking more of, I need ways to remove stuff when my stuff gets deleted, so I can come back, because this deck is slow and you need time to build up. Mind you, once you have your Tamers and all that, you're able to do it, but Death X coming out on you is rough, which is why this would be great. Sunrise Buster, limited to 1. You may play 1 yellow or red Tamer card from your hand without paying its memory cost. Then one of your opponent's Digimon gets -3000 DP for the turn for each yellow or red Tamer you have in play. You could play the other one, I think it's called Shining Burst. The one where it plays the Marcuses and it gives up to 3 of your opponent's Digimon -2000 for every Tamer you have in play, if you want to kind of want more whiteboard removal. But just sticking with this one, these are like really flex spots. You can substitute these for more yellow memory boost if you want to be more quick, but that's where I'm at. Dude, I've been busting my head with this, trying to make this deck work, and it's what I got. It's not the best. I did try Turbo, having the Ruin modes, but then I felt like I was missing out not playing on the Aces. So then I tried doing a 2-2 split off, and then it just wasn't there.